Love that water. Love that water. Well, I see myself. I hear myself. That means we are locked in and live, ready and recording. So welcome back in, everybody. This is the live stream Let's Play of MLB The Show 16 as we continue to follow this road to the show career of one Casey Braxton. Whence we last left you, rough episode yesterday, and yeah, for me it was yesterday. But we closed out with a 7-0 complete game shutout, which was nice. But today, Cal McInnes, I made the joke, and NHL defenseman Al McInnes actually played for St. Louis. Speaking of St. Louis, they lost last night. The one-game wild card at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers win, a 2-run homer, walk-off style, bottom of the 9th. So the Dodgers advance. I believe they'll be playing the Giants moving forward. So that sets up... yeah, everything else is ready to go, so that means... And let me just think here. What is it? Astros, White Sox in the American League, and then you'll have Boston playing the Rays. Correct? And if it's divisional for sure, why would they not give the Giants the easier path? Maybe I'm wrong there. You would think you win your division, you're the best team in your league, and you would, you'd probably get the easier to do, if I know right. I'll look into that. I'll do that right now, as we're getting ready for St. Louis. So let's at least start us up in that regard. The blue jersey that says Cubs. Not the little logo, don't need that. Schedule. So that was Wednesday, yeah, Thursday. White Sox at Astros. Boston at Tampa. That's today. Thursday, October 7th, as I sit here. Atlanta is at Milwaukee. The Dodgers are at the Giants. Now, why? That doesn't seem fair. I know it's called the divisional round, but San Francisco was the best team in baseball. They should get the lesser team, the Braves, correct? Oh, well. What do I know? What do I know? I know that we had a complete game shutout last game that we played. Cincinnati, 12 strikeouts. And I know we upped our cutter velocity to 90 miles an hour. So, making them improvements. Making them improvements. Now again, the break, the movement on my pitches, I might look into as well. Something quasi down the road. 3-0 lead to start the game. That's pretty good. That's kind of fun to look at. And starting the game off with a one pitch out that saves the arm. 26 more to go. Here we go, gentlemen.
Right fielder.
Edgar Zapata, excuse me. Well, because the Spanish word for shoes, you know, footwear. Zapatos, or zapatos. I don't maybe know how to say it, but I know, when I see the word, I know what it is. Zaps. That's actually like a chain of stores that and maybe it's not just down here South Florida, maybe it's larger cities, I would imagine. It's a place called Zaps, and it's a shoe store. Oh, allergies, you kidding me? Get a tingle in the nose.
Number 23.
Well, there goes the Perfecto, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, that's outside.
Oh, that's outside. Okay. You do you, bro. Woohoo. Now, see, one thing that almost bothers me with what these games have going. I mean, you're out now. Oh, the high throw. I didn't think he was going to even try, and I thought we had the tag. Come on. Well, I don't blame him. Oh, where are you going? Wrong pitch. Square triangle, I screwed up. We'll do that again. Because if he misses it, that's a strikeout. Oh, but anyway, I was saying, like, you know, because you got to have the gloves that give you, like, extra plate vision, batting power, and the wrister, and I got the sleeve, and then there's the batting, you know, the protector, the elbow guard, the shin guard, the shoes, the glasses, and all that stuff has like the perks attached to it. What if you want to just be like a barehanded, just have this rugged looking dude, no blocker pads, you know, no gloves, you know, like Moises Alou, Jason Kendall. These were guys barehanded, and I'm sure there's others nowadays. I mean, that's more recent. I mean, everybody back in the day, nobody. Ted Williams wasn't wearing gloves. Curveball, he's gone. End of the inning. Doesn't matter that you got a base hit and then stole second on a curveball. Man. It's like I got this. Feels like there's something trying to get up my nose, like just dust. Hey, I'll get the bat here in the bottom of the second. Leadoff man. Whew. I'm suspecting the four-seamer. Okay, that's what I thought. Gap shot. Oh, yeah, perfect gap shot. I thought that right fielder was going to come in and cut that thing off, but, you know, when you get a leadoff triple... Yeah, you better go talk to your boy.
The center fielder,
Ruben. Next appearance. I'll walk. That's all right. Jimmy Paredes. Now, Jimmy, little Jimmy told me, oh, come on. Let's not do this, huh? Force out at second. So if they get a force out at second, that's just my at bat. Never mind. And another friggin' strikeout. A leadoff damn triple. We can't get me home.
leading off for St. Louis. Second baseman.
Wow.
Danny,
Ball.
I believe that was a
0-1, no
strike. That was in there about 95%.
That's ball two.
Kind of a strike again. Oh yeah, well, we just missed one outside and up, so let's go outside again. Oh, but that's in there. Let's keep it up and away still.
That's ball three.
I'm just gonna... What? Outside again. Should I just plunk him? You want a base.
Hey! Full count. 3-2.
My catcher's gonna give you the easiest path to getting on base. I'll just plunk you. I'll just spot you one right in the ribs, kid. Bam. And blame my catcher for not knowing how to call a friggin' game. I mean, one, that's a ball. Oh, man. No, I don't want that pitch. Kinda don't want that one. I'd rather deal with big breakers at this point. He gets on top of it, he's out. Yeah, like, I'm sorry. If the umpire, that first pitch especially, that's a ball. Well, just keep number one, keep it inside. No, what are you, high? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's just bad. That's just bad call. Bad call by the catcher. I'll stand off. I'll shake him off. Uppercut shot. So they look pretty shallow. So let's get under that thing. 2 pitches. That's good. Saves the arm a little bit.
batting seventh, the shortstop.
You know, I was thinking back, like on as I was kind of getting started up here, getting ready to stream some baseball. I was thinking of the time I had with Derek Metzger. Now, granted, I had it on low difficulty. I don't know if it was beginner or if it was on rookie. But once my ability got up there, I was just sawing people off left and right. Like, no one could touch my stuff at all. I won 2 World Series with the Yankees, and that was part of my thought was like, that was a good Yankees team. Good snag. That was a good Yankees team that I was on, and we only won 2 World Series. Okay, then I go to the Dodgers. And I believe won a single World Series.
Leading off for St. Louis. First
And that was my
baseman,
second year with the
Tom
Dodgers. I won the Cy Young, I won the World Series, and I thought, wow, that's amazing, because then I upped it to All-Star difficulty, which is one higher than what I'm doing now. By the way, one pitch,
batting ninth.
one out, saves the arm.
Pitcher, Cal
But,
McGinnis.
oh, I'm not worried about that right now. Video game music in the background. There's a little bit of Final Fantasy X going on there. It's a remade remix thing. This is I
0-1's the
think it's
count.
Radio Cutman. I do believe.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he swung at it. That's a him problem. Come on now.
Ball inside.
Let's go. Drop it. Ooh. Kind of like it's hot.
Now batting,
Get some water going. Feeling okay there.
Rick Ames.
Yeah, he does not release the grip on that bat.
Hey!
He'll step away. He'll kind of just shoulder up a little bit. But that's it. He doesn't sweep the dirt with his hand. He doesn't adjust his helmet. Doesn't adjust a sleeve. The hands never leave the bat. I kind of like that. That's very, I don't know. Ooh. Boop. Drop that like it's a little scalding. Hey, let's get another leadoff triple,
Leading
huh?
off for the Cubs. Pitcher, Casey Braxton.
Not there, huh?
Hey!
I have often thought of changing
0-1.
my... Oh, and I know I've mentioned that. I forgot who it was. It's like, I want that batting stance. I forgot who we were playing. So now a base hit. And see, stupidly enough, half of me's thinking, like, maybe I want to be a base stealer at some point.
Now batting,
That cost a lot of points, though. A flyout, which would have been good my last time on the bases. There's a hit. All right, so corners. Well, they don't like them some Rizzo, do they? Up the elevator shaft. And sorry, I don't trust this guy, so... Oh, but the pressure's not on him. Oh, look at that. There's a hit that drives me in. Strikeout. Wow, only one strikeout. Normally we strike out a ton. But we're up 4-0, which is good.
leading off in the
The Cardinals, though, I think... No, I believe they're bad. Not the worst in the division, though. I believe that's Milwaukee. You know, Milwaukee, who I struggled horrifically against. Yeah, because last episode was Atlanta, Milwaukee, and then just
Ball that's outside.
walked away, walked all over Cincinnati. And it's like, what did I do differently?
Ball inside.
I don't get it. BB9.
Hey!
Hey, there we go. BB9 is maxed out, but still, you know,
Ball 4. Take the
for the love of money. Like,
the batter.
no, that's just ridiculous.
Ball down.
Ugh. Gonna say, that's gotta be close, and it was close. Oh boy. Yep. Gap shot, and that's pretty good speed. That's probably gonna score. Probably. Look at him go. There goes the friggin' shutout.
Safe.
I don't know, man.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Ball inside.
I don't know. What am I doing differently?
Hey!
What, everything's got to be perfect timing?
One ball,
And
one
again,
strike.
the fact that it doesn't land where it's supposed to. Oh, let's just bury it in the red now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
92 miles an hour. What you know about that, son? That's a sweeping curveball, that's what I know. And you can take a seat. And that was terrible timing. Terrible.
Second baseman.
See, that's the thing that I don't get. What is the point of getting perfect timing? Does that mean, like, your stuff is that good that they're going to miss it? Because it does not go... The ball does not go to the very end of the trajectory arrows. Which would make sense if it did. 2 pitches, thank you. Also, that's only 2 outs, which is not ideal. Let's get this guy. Get him right now. Or just perfect timing there. Is that, like, effectiveness of the pitch, like... It's so much more, like, they're less likely to make good contact. I don't know what it all means. I don't get this. Perfect punch down the first baseline. Oh yeah, come and talk to me because I'm the problem, right? I hit a damn triple, no one could drive me in. Yeah, I'm the problem here, huh? I need to get talked to. Your catcher's telling me, no.
0-2.
He called a ball in, he called a ball up. Even though they could have been called strikes. Yeah, sweeping curveball, get him out of here. If you're going to come to the mound to talk to me, I'm a friggin' MVP candidate here. End of the 4th. Yeah, do you think I wanted to give up 2 runs? No. I kind of just want to hit a home run, get this over with.
Pitcher, Casey Braxton.
What is he doing? It is a slider, which, I think that's what I was guessing. Let's drop it a little bit. Huh. Alright, kid. Early. Of course early. Because it's a slider. Of course it was. Very early, they say. Full shot, oh. Uh-oh. I mean, that's a good shot if we got some air under it. We got some air under it, okay. Don't run, kid. What are you doing, you fool? By a week and a half you get tagged. Oh, yeah. But come to the mound and talk to me. Come to the mound and talk to me, that's all. That's all. Yeah, I've allowed 3 hits. We have 10. And we should have 2 extra runs, by the way. It should be 6-2.
First baseman, Tom Gauthier.
Unbelievable. Oh, I'm in foul mood right now, aren't I?
No balls, 2 strikes.
And again, this will be a awesome career, I know. The number, oh come on, perfect timing. Which would have been his 3rd strike. Did I rip my pectoral muscle diving like that?
Your attention, please.
No, but Hosmer's pinching, okay.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Ball.
Like that's plunking him or gone or both.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
How can you plunk him and it be gone? Don't worry, it could happen. Double play.
The left fielder, number 8.
Double play. Now that counter. Okay, good. Good. I thought it was going to be one of those programming things where, like, no, he didn't actually touch him, and the guy got back. Like, he can't help but not touch him. Or like that time, remember Rizzo didn't step on the bag? Remember that? Well, it was the first baseman. I don't remember if it was exactly him. Didn't step on the bag. I'm like, what? That's programming. That's a flaw and a half.
3.
Curveball. And he gone. Yeah, on 3 pitches, but I'm the problem. Yeah, come and talk to me. Got guys that can't hit, can't run. But I'm the problem. Yeah, gotta cool me down.
Right fielder, Edgar Zapata.
See, and part of my thought, oh, I'll take that one because, you know, outside to a lefty, he'd rip me off on 2 of them. By the way, fella, that's only strike 1. So don't be too bad about it. Way up top. Way up top. Okay, but playable. So long as that outfielder comes back and looks at the mound, I know we're okay.
Now batting, number 23.
Blake. Oh no. Woof. Look at how horrible of a pitch that was, and he come on. Pops up right there, 1 pitch out, saves the arm. That's pretty good.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Richard.
He's a really good down-low hitter. I mean, middle across,
0-1's the count.
down across, like the whole bottom 6 squares. All his.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
This is a good idea, though. Well, I mean, we got him on a cut fastball. That is a strikeout, but he gets to go extra.
Second baseman, Danny Muno.
I don't know why. I don't know why you try that. You were lucky to get on first. Well, no, we get him stealing. I should tip of the cap on that one. A little thank you. Absolutely.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Nothing
Second
top
baseman,
7, so it's bottom 7.
Danny Muno.
Ball that's outside.
But I know, like, I'm going to get pulled today because it's only a 2-run lead.
1-1.
Woo! Should be playable if I'm able to run to it. Oh, he should have ran around that corner. Oh, really? This far down low? All right, let's see what we got. Cutter, and that'll sit him down. I like that. I think I'm doing okay on my Ks, my strikeouts. Should we get a stat line here? Nothing across it now? All right. All right. What do I know? He's a really good down and away hitter. Where are we starting this at bat? Down and away. I don't understand that. If he's not good up and in, wouldn't you just try to get a lot of those things up and or in?
0-2 is the count.
Now, sure, this is difficult because the pitch, he's right-handed. Hey, we got him. Sweeping curveball. He's out of here. And again, I don't understand the perfect timing.
The shortstop, Donovan Foley.
Because, see, I always thought, unless I'm way wrong, burying the power in the red, or just burying the, call it the meter, not blue, yellow, but way in the red, way in there. Now, that seems to be velocity at the very least. The perfect timing, I thought, was accuracy to try to hit that, which I didn't. But I thought that was accuracy location. If that's like effectiveness, what if it's combo? You bury it in the red, and you're really trying. You're putting a lot on that pitch, or that means you're really going to try to get it to that accuracy point. It's a little confusing. And maybe that was explained a long time ago. Oh boy, I got to get some people in here.
Casey Braxton.
All right, so he is going four-seamer, which is what I was looking for. Just a little pull down. There's a gap shot. There we go. Now you can get home, the both of you. Okay. Oh, but that guy was backing up. All right, so 6-2. You cannot strike out. With no outs, man on third, you can't strike out. Okay, drive me in, thank you. Okay. 7-2. A little bit better now.
Leading off up for the Cardinals.
Well, I hit the ball
First
good
baseman,
today.
Tom Gauthier.
Felt that I pitched pretty
He's
well.
out.
One pitch out. That's going to save the arm a little bit. I kind of like
Now
that.
batting. Your attention,
What was that?
please.
Buford Williams, 7 what? 7 complete games? I guess I got
Number
6
4.
then.
John
Being
Whitehead.
number 2 in the lineup. Oh.
Nope.
Remember that kid, Nick Mueller for Colorado? I was a teammate with him the Derek Metzger career in LA. But, yeah, like, weird to see that. It's like, wow, he's doing pretty good right here. He started this season pretty hot. Haven't seen his name near the top of things lately. I mean, it's me and, Al.
Out.
Severino is in Frisco. Tanaka.
The left fielder,
I mean, I'm okay,
number
right?
8, Rick Ames.
I'm okay. I'm a tough guy. I can't even dive and rip my pectoral muscle.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Looked a little more of a strike to me, but what do I know? Buried in the red, perfect timing. And he'll probably steal. I don't blame him for trying. I really don't.
Now batting.
There's 2 outs.
Right fielder, Edgar Zapata.
Ball 1.
Man. Now those are like on the line kind of, you could call them either.
Hey!
Depending on how you're looking at it. It's coming in, it's coming out to a righty, a lefty. Whatever the...
Nope, that's a ball.
But that's already 2 strikes in this at-bat that you just ripped me off on. But perfect timing. We'll let him get a hold of that one. Okay, out. Inning over. Good. And I was going to say, if that thing's going to somehow drop in for a hit, that's another run allowed. 13 hits. Let's keep that ball rolling.
Woo!
What we got? What we got? And they let me pick up the bat again. 2 triples, 2 singles, 4 for 4. Whoa. Hold on, hold on. Whoa. That was weird. Something just flashed on my screen. Oh, there was an error. Router, you're still good? Little drop, little drop.
Ha! All 1's the count.
Oh. Unless that's reset. Who knows? Center, he should get under it. Oh, no, he did not. Let's try another triple just because I want to be an idiot.
Oh, he's
And
back.
safe. Wow. I thought they were going to get me.
Now batting. The center fielder, Ruben.
Next appearance. He dribbles out to second, but that's okay. Another 3 runs, so that's 10-2 now, as we're piling it on
Leading
late.
up the bottom of the 9th inning for the
No,
Cardinals.
no, they're not going to give it to me. All right, all right.
Number 23.
Ball that's outside.
And what happens? Good. Glad to see a blue shirt up there. 8 complete with 11 strikeouts. Okay. 5 hits, 2 runs. Like, come on. That's the quasi-upsetting part of it. Just a little bit. 10-2. 10-2. So we struck out all in the 7th. Wow. 9 pitches, 1 ball. That was almost immaculate. Jeez. 20 wins in a season. There it is. Quality start win. Phone 9-6. And there's the drops. Okay. Not all of it. Okay. 85, 84, 85. Build that up. Build that up. Build that up. And that cost 1,800 points. But you know, more importantly, simulate the day. Now does more drop? Maybe not yet. Well, we got a couple days. No, let me save. We just finished the game, finished the day. Because I don't know if that would happen. Like, remember that liner kind of hit me? Didn't seem terrible, but let's just say that I save right after the game and I don't advance through that calendar day. Like the game's over 10-2. Well, let me save, and then I press triangle, sim through the date. And then it's like, oh, by the way, you're injured. Like, what? No, that can't happen. So I'm a little cautious about that. Anyway, Trehan lose, so we don't get the sweep. Cincinnati, who do we got? There's a win, there's a loss, and rubber match, we lose. So now I got Pittsburgh here, at Pittsburgh, and let's check them again. Okay, so that dropped, that dropped. Build those up. Yeah, the HR9, you're about to drop, I know. Cutter break. Sweeper break. Curve break. That's all good, and fielding, get you back up to 85. Arm accuracy is good, and that's okay. Yeah, see how it's really staggered how things tend to fade and drop. Like, I don't get it, honestly. I don't get it. And I'm sure, like, the older that a player gets, it's probably going to accelerate. Especially on the velocity side of it, I'm almost guaranteed. Calendar, upcoming opponents. Like, why is that blank? Ah, whatever. We saved, we're good, we're on the road again. What's with this? There's a bug flying around. I will do that. Little thing floating around. Just inhale. Yeah, I'll do that. Gets them out of the way. They always buzz around your head anyway. They want all that CO2. They're like, ooh, there's a free meal. Didn't I contact this lady? Because I had thought I did. What was that noise? Is that like a ferry boat? A barge? Dun 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 dun. Oh, what else? What else? What else? They don't know. They're not letting me. Show me some stuff and things, huh? Oh, right. No, I thought. Oh, wait. Huh. Thought I had. I'll get back to that. Don't know what I did, but I'll tell you what, we did nothing in the top of the first as Desmond, maybe no relation to Roberto Clemente, is up.
Desmond Clemente.
What are the odds? Well, but then again, you know, Mike Yastrzemski. I know he's not playing for Boston, but I thought that was really cool. You'll always see that highlight where, you know, Yastrzemski hit a home run at Fenway, and the crowd like, yeah, you're the Giants. You're not even in our friggin' league. But it's like, that's just kind of cool. So if Mutton Chops Yaz played ball, Hall of Famer, curveball, foul tip, and that's a strikeout. All right, that'll work for me. But what did Carl's son Mike's father, Yastrzemski, do? Always fascinated to see those things, like, and I mean, you would imagine that it's really weird because back in the day, the competition was not nearly as severe. Not nearly at all. Nope. Dude, that is a strike and a half. But you're gonna rip me off as such. Okay. Foul, strike two. Got a lot of good memories here at PNC. MVP Baseball 2004, most specifically. Ooh. And again, had my Floyd Cooper's playing first. Eddie Brooks is the, you know, Floyd Cooper's the power hitter. First baseman / DH, depending on what team I was taking. But since this is a National League team, he had to play first. There was like I think it was Craig Wilson, Jack Wilson was a Gold Glove shortstop. Jason Kendall was the catcher. But you know, Eddie Brooks was my fast base-stealing center fielder. I don't know if I had invented Victor Cash, the closer, at that rate. But the pitcher, whether you want to call him, you know, Metzger, Braxton, was actually Sammy Freeman. And I remember hitting just, Floyd Cooper would hit a ton of home runs out of the stadium into the river. Oh boy. If that's gone, I can't be mad. I'm glad it's not. I mean, that should be gone. That was such a bad pitch.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Diego Valdez.
Ball one.
Way off. Way off. So let's keep throwing cutters that aren't hitting their spot.
3-0.
Should I just plunk them? Almost should.
No, ball four.
My BB9 is 99, by the way. And that was just 4 straight, like nothing.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
And now...
Glenn Plum.
Oh my crap.
He's there. Nice.
I mean, I know that's not an error by Rizzo, but, you know...
Batting sixth, first baseman.
I'm almost blaming the catcher here.
Molina.
Nope.
Just
that's
keep
a
with
ball.
the cutter. Number 1. Just keep with the cutter. Oh, look at that. A different pitch. Oh, good thing he didn't jack that thing into the seats. He did, just wasn't fair. When we started off so electric, and then a terrible pitch to McCutcheon that should have been in the seats. How is that an error, then? There's no way we should be committing errors. How is that an error? Dude, no. That does not make any sense with my perks. Smooth Hands, your teammates will not commit any errors. Duration of the game. That should not happen. That is very confusing. Well, of course, if I take that off and try to go do something else, I don't know, maybe make them... Because I think my speed is good enough to where I can, you know, force the opponents to make some errors. And I don't know if that's just me on the base path, how that's going to work, or just them in general throughout the game, or only when I'm, like, you know, active within the play, so to speak.
Catcher, Sean Carrington.
Why up? Maybe I don't understand the psychology of pitching, but if we want to double play, why that cutter up and away if it's breaking away from him? I mean, I'll take this double play all day.
He's out.
That helps.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jonathan.
See that one down and away.
Harrison.
He went to reach for it. I mean, if anything, push it to first. But
Ball that's outside.
he was able to pull way too early to third base. Away still makes more sense to me. I don't know. I don't understand the physics and if the English on the ball, the spin, has got anything to do with that. Kind of like shooting pool. You want it to go this way, you got to hit it on this side. Cutter and he's going. All right. Let's pick up the sticks. Let's get to work. All right, so nobody out.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Leading off the
Catcher,
bottom of the third.
Casey Braxton.
Probably going runner, I would imagine. Yeah. Runner, again, that's a little drop. Maybe extra. I mean, if that's got the distance. Not quite, but it hops for a double.
Two bases.
Now batting,
Next appearance, a strikeout. Next appearance, a hit. Oh, it didn't drive me in. Okay. Next appearance, a dribbler to second. That was a double play to end the inning. Perfect.
Leading off for the Pirates.
It's frustrating. Oh, we got such a good batting team, really?
Clemente.
Because I'm on third base now. Only one out. Hit into a double play. Get under the ball. Whatever McCardell did to get on base, good for him, no question. Oh, Mr. Barehanded, huh?
Oh.
Wow, and that's even 2 pitches.
The batter number 5.
Duffy, that was
shortstop,
pretty slick.
Brian Snyder.
Come on now. That one's not dripping back in enough. Not enough.
Ball 2.
Oh, my Lord. Get your pitch. What can I do for him? I mean, if anything, just throw one high over the catcher and let it hit the umpire in the face. Oi. All right.
The center fielder number 22.
One out, so, we can get a double play out of this. He might steal.
Ball that's outside.
Wow. Missed by a ton. Should be in the seats. 1-2. Should I just go after the, I should, theoretically. Oh, no. Sweeping curveball. He wasn't looking for that.
Now
That thing was,
third baseman.
he was looking much lower.
Valdez.
0-1's the count.
Dropping curveball. He went over the top of it. So we're going to try it again and be arrogant.
Ball that's outside.
Punch, that's out to left field, and thankfully he caught it. Now see, I worry about stuff like that. If I take smooth hands off, he's going to drop that. We should not have any errors committed against us. None.
Leading off the fourth for the Pirates.
When I pitch, none, ever,
Left
0.
fielder, number 12.
Yeah.
Oof. Thought that was going to drop out. I'm like, oh, I just missed, so of course it's going to do that to me. Now see, granted, that's where he hit the ball. It's not where it ended up, per se. But still, I'm seeing if I bury it in the red with perfect timing,
Ball that's outside.
if it ends up where it's supposed to. Oof. Missed my spot, but so did he. Huge difference, kids. Huge difference.
First baseman, number 7, Sean Molina.
Mm-hmm.
Ball. 1-0.
Oh, well, there, come on.
2 strikes.
Little glitch there. I'm never off that bad, and if I am, I'll let you know. Well, at least that's a strike, huh? I think I already had 2 strikes. Darn. Let's get a dropper here, red. Perfect red. This little thing is still buzzing around. Ooh, sweeping curveball, he's out of here. Yeah, okay, that is more in than out. I know, but the problem is, against righties, he's, I think, there was one for sure was like, a strike. And where I'm pitching right there at that same spot, pretty much. It's like, no, that's a ball. I'm like, ah, ha, ha, ha. So this guy's a variable umpire. God. Allergies, sorry. Maybe that's why I'm in a foul mood. My allergies are kind of got me there. Well, hey, 3 pitch, but you catch a good liner. You didn't bobble it or nothing for an error, so that's cool. Whew, end of the 4th, so top of the 5th. With a bat in my hands.
Pitcher, Casey Braxton.
Nothing? Okay, not swinging.
Hey.
Now we'll try it again. See, yeah, here's my buttons. Whatever, you can't see it. Why did they show that? Like, what's the deal? Oh, drop. Okay. You kind of hope he's going to, like, bobble it or something.
Now batting. Right
Well,
fielder.
there's 2 outs. I can't be completely upset. And he'll just fly out. Okay, where's the good bats on this team, huh? They're probably all striking out.
Leading off for the Pirates. Catcher. Sean
Ball.
Carrington.
Just funny to me how good of a batting team we are. You look at the numbers, but yet all the strikeouts as well. Now I get that. You get more hits, you get more base runners, more opportunities. But still, strikeouts are strikeouts.
1 and 2.
You know, grounding into a double play or a fly out, a line out, whatever. Ooh, that was a bad one too. That was a bad pitch.
Now batting. The pitcher. Jonathan
That was a bad
Harrison.
one.
Hey.
All right. Whoa. Down chop. All right. Slow enough and playable.
Out.
Good, good. 2 pitches. That kind of saves the arm a little bit. That's good.
The right
Yeah,
fielder,
62
number
pitches here in the
14,
bottom of the 5th. Ugh.
Desmond Clemente.
I mean, the only good news is that there's 2 outs. What? We don't commit error. I know that doesn't count for anything, but
The shortstop.
yeah, still only 1 error. That's good.
Hey.
That's good.
0 and 1.
Oh no.
Hey.
I mean, I don't want to use Frozen right now. I don't. Woo, the dropper gets him.
Got
We
him.
dropped it, but we'll get him in the rundown. Let's get some runs now, boys. Or not.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Coach, yeah,
Center
your
fielder,
first at bat was an
Andrew
absolute
McCutcheon.
softball to you. I'm surprised it wasn't a home
0-1's
run.
the count.
Surprised it wasn't. And that hit, you know, you ended up being the scoring run of the day. Another uppercut shot, but yeah, it just looked like you got too much under it. Too far under, excuse me. 2 pitches, why not? That'll save the arm.
Third baseman. Diego Valdez.
If I can get the easy outs like that, 1 pitch, 2 pitch,
Hey.
gonna have to go for it and live with it. I like me some strikeouts. I'm doing well, I figure. Really, that's so...
Elbow.
just foul. Oh no.
The count is 1 and 2.
See, he's got that little brings up the knee thing. I don't know why that screws with my eyes. Because then he kind of leans in a little bit too. Just as I'm going back on the meter. It's very subtle. But controller in hand, the timing of it, and timing's crucial. Oh no. Yeah, see, then here goes the pitch count again, and this is only going to be this is the second batter of the inning, by the way. So, come on. Okay, we've been treating him to that up and in cutter. No? I mean, he's been fighting it all off.
Ball
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, yeah, or he's just waiting for, no, not down. Didn't we start this like 68, 69 pitches, this at bat? I'm going up with it, screw you, I don't care what happens. Oh, well, you know what? Hit anyway. Nah, it's 50-50, bro. If you were fighting all those other things off,
Left fielder, Glenn.
That was a massive... Can I see what that was? Training points earned. A 12-pitch strikeout. And he wanted down and in again for that cutter.
Ball.
I say up and in. That upper right corner, I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty, it's far more effective. Well, that's perfect timing, and... all that little weird corner over there. I'm surprised he did not go for the trip. Might as well pull me now. No? Okay. That's nice of you.
Sean Molina.
See, I'm partially worried about the cutter away to righties because they can just punch it down the first baseline. Pick up, spin, throw. Okay, thank you. Kind of flashy. Good, good. Maybe a pinch hit coming. Yeah. Fireworks and, yeah. 5 strikeouts in 6 innings. And he's, I don't even know who he is. 4-2. But still my loss.
Here now is our
Even though they get 2 more in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, it's still my loss.
4 runs on 9 hits.
Because we had 2 runs in the 8th, or in the 9th, excuse me. I mean, I
For
suppose.
the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 14 runners
That
on
kind
base.
of 14 runners. Jesus.
Time of the ball game.
But
2
see, that
hours
doesn't
and
make sense to me.
54 minutes.
So where
Tonight's
if the game was
main
1-0,
event
that's all on
PNC
me.
Park.
But okay, I get pulled
38,365.
in the
Pirates
top
thank
of the
you for
7th.
attending tonight's game. And remind you
I allowed
to
1
please
run.
drive
We
home
scored
safely.
2. The losing pitcher should be somebody in that 7th or 8th inning. Right? Because it's, well, it's 2, it's, well, sorry, it's 3. It's 3-0. We get 2. So technically, the 2 or the 1, actually the bottom of the 8th inning, that should be the losing pitcher. Because that is the allowed run that that lost the game for us. Because we got 2, well, but then he didn't tie the game, and it didn't go to bottom of the 9th. Whatever. 9 strikeouts through 6 innings. Yeah. But yeah, I get the loss. You know. Well, let's just let that ride for a little bit, couple more days, while it kind of don't matter. Because that game is over. Like, what a horrible year this has been for me. I mean, I got 20 wins. I seem to always... Sure, rookie season, I know, but 20 wins seems to be the thing for me. So, well, we lose a win. A win. We win 3 out of 4. AJ Cole, St. Louis, we start with a win. Okay. Perks, that still hasn't minused yet. Okay, that has. Oh, no, let's check it all. You're okay. You need an up. You need to get up. So, that's another 680. With things that are still probably going to dip soon. In the playoffs, things don't dip. So, I mean, right now, I don't know. Let me save. We got St. Louis coming up. That will be my last start. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. James games. I'm sorry I didn't see you for the longest time. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I was all talking all kinds of smack and being angry with my team and my skipper and everybody. Sorry. Welcome into the live stream Let's Play of MLB The Show 16. Sorry about that. But yes. Playing an old game. Didn't hear anything. Okay, it's all good. Just popped in. Okay. No worries. We're doing fine. Well, we're doing okay. I mean, I know. I have a record of 20-4. Road to the show career. Starting pitcher. Yeah, October of 2022. I know, it's a 2016 game, but yeah. Kind of documenting the entirety of a starting pitcher's career. And it's been good with the Cubs. I've won the World Series back in 2020. Wait, I just played Cal McGinnis the other day. Well, the game 1 of this episode, and we beat him 10-2. We beat him like a drum. So I got to play the same guy again. But this time we're at home, which is nice. Playing Road to the Show. And it's just for interest's sake, you notice the name of the episode, ending 2022, hashtag livestream let's play. I live stream here on Twitch. When the episode is over, I'll export the video and throw it onto my YouTube channel. And if you're looking for me on social media, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, you know, it's all the same. MJ Lacomiac, the same name you found me here. So, actually, most of the games I play, well, if I stream it, chances are I put that stuff on my YouTube channel. Its own individual playlist, game by game, so... Yeah, I mean, it's... Here's the thing. I did, when the game first came out, again, it was a starting pitcher, same kind of build, so to speak, where a lot of movement on the pitches. Not so much, you know, I'm not trying to throw 100 miles an hour. I wanted to be unique. And the other guy, well, let me show you for a second. Since I just saved, right? Yeah, we're good here. Let me back out a little bit. Road to the show, continue. His name was Derek Metzger. Drafted by the Orioles. It was a horrible rookie season. Then I requested a trade, ended up with the Yankees. Won 2 World Series with the Yankees. Then I think I was up for free agency, decided I'm going to go to the Dodgers. That's when I upped the difficulty, going to the Dodgers, a difficulty to All-Star. And what do I just want to check maybe my stuff. Whoa. Playoffs. Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs? Not so much versus the team. But yeah, Double A. Yeah, I got called up from Double A straight to the big leagues. I didn't even see Triple A. And that, again, what was that? Baltimore. Bad rookie season, even though I went 12-8. And that was, like, pretty decent difficulty. It was, if not beginner, it was rookie at least. Somewhere in the 2017 season, I requested the trade, went to New York. And like I said, because the ability got boosted and I was getting better, I was on a better team that could provide run support. So then, I mean, yeah, ERA. Look at the career ERA, 151. It's pretty insane. I want to look like at the whole player card, though. Let's, is that what I want? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, 17. Oh, no, sorry. Called up in 16. Yeah, 17 got the trade. Went 21-7. Look at that, 273 strikeouts. Look at the strikeouts, though. I mean, 25 wins, 360. 23 wins, 400. 28 wins, 450. How did I lose a game here? That's disgusting. 23 wins, 445 strikeouts. Yeah, Yankees in 22. It was good stuff. I mean, you see the kind of the pie chart there. H9, K9, BB9, HR9, stamina. Velocity, maybe not so much. Control, break, all good. There was part of the gimmick of you know, my idea for making the character, so to speak. Personality, I believe. And this is where you're gonna say, like, what are you doing here, kid? Oh, can't show it from there, can I? I don't know where it shows. Where's my repertoire? Because I kind of forgot what it was. First pitch strike ahead of that. Okay, so sweeping curve, screwball, slider, circle change, and sinker. Think of that. Your number 1 pitch is a sweeping curve. Number 2 is the screwball, has that wicked comeback movement. Then you got a slider that's gonna... It kind of moves like the sweeper, but it's a lot faster. Circle change moves the same as a screwball, though not nearly as much drop. That kind of goes back to the pitcher's hand thing. And a sinker. So circle and sinker do have the same motion and movement. That's what I should have started. It should have been sinker, slider, circle. Then go crazy with the sweeper and the screwball. But I want all this drastic, you know, diving movement. But yeah, but this guy, along the way, when I ended up going to the Dodgers, that's when I upped the difficulty. And I imagine that was a trade, 2023, I believe. But then you see, oh, not too many wins, and we start coming back down to reality. So, in 2023, maybe I just upped the difficulty in general and requested a trade, because now the strikeout's only 205. 19 wins is still good. Next year, 19-4, 196 strikeouts, I think. My second year with the Dodgers, I know I won the Cy Young, and we won the World Series. So this pitcher, Derek Metzger, and I had him as number 27 because 27 outs, you know. Although, I did change it to number 30. That's right, I'll get to that in a minute. But you see, the numbers dipped. 17 wins, 174 strikeouts. 17 wins, 226. I upped the difficulty to All-Star. And, yeah, just, you know, the general, it's tougher to do, so you're not going to do as well. The reason I'm now jersey number 30, while playing for the Yankees, I had a perfect game, but it went extra innings. So instead of number 27, I jumped it to number 30. At least it was a no-hitter. I mean, I don't walk anybody. It's like I'm pretty good on that. Hit by pitch 46 times, really. 75 wild pitches, you know. But anyhow, this was like the start of it all. And yeah, I mean, 11 years of MLB service, 29 years old, and then I just, you know what, that's long enough. Let me do other things. So let me get back to where you jumped in, Casey Braxton. And I've been on veteran pitching difficulty, which is, it's one below All-Star. And I've had that the entire run here. And it still gets, you know, I still get angry with it. I was drafted by Cleveland. And again, same thing with Derek Metzger. Is like, I kind of wanted to be a good batting pitcher. You know, not like Ohtani per se. Batting difficulty is beginner, pitching difficulty is veteran. And I still feel like I'm not perfect enough, you know. The numbers are tremendous. That first year from Cleveland, whatever the minor league team was, you know, get called up. And I'm like, I don't want to be in the American League. Trade. And I went to the Cubs, which I was born in Chicago. The Cubs are my favorite team. That was not by design. That's just how it happened. So that was kind of cool for me. Plus, National League. And that's fine. I want to, you know, help my cause by being, you know, pretty good at the plate. And my batting numbers are kind of ridiculous for a pitcher with zero skill. We got 20 wins, 227. 22 wins, 289 strikeouts. 25 wins, 306. 23 wins, 307 strikeouts. Last year, a bit of a dip, and I don't know why. 24 wins, 280. Now, I just got my 20th win, the start of this episode. I usually play about 3 games per episode. So I just got my 20th win. 292 strikeouts is okay. I mean, if I get 8, I'm there. I hit 300. It's been such a bad year for me. Look at my ERA right now. 276. That's nearly what my rookie season was. I'm shocked and appalled. And I've let by so many home runs this year. Games, 32, 33, 33, 33, 30, 32. I'm about to do 33. Games started, 32, 33. Seems about the same. Win percentage. I mean, an 853 win percentage, it is ridiculous, I know. But 833, actually, okay, so 2018 was actually lower. Okay, fine, shut me up. Quality starts 24. That's going to be the lowest, even if I get now 25. Complete games, 6. You know, lowest in a long time. Shutouts, only 4, which would be my worst since my rookie season, unless I get it for this last start. Blown saves, HLD, I'm not even sure what that is. Hits allowed, the most, 206, goodness. Runs allowed, 76, the most I've ever allowed. It's like the game wanted me to fail this year. Earned runs, 74. Not even close. 59, call it 60. This is already 74. Home runs allowed, this is my biggest pet peeve. Because again, like my pie chart of everything, H9, K9, it's all like blasted to the moon. You know, home runs allowed, 28. The most I've ever done. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is just terrible. Hit batsman, haven't done it so far. 5 wild pitches, that's going to happen total batter's face. But just, yeah, my wins above replacement, come on. I should always be up there. Towards 10. 809. Huh. I mean, the K9's looking really good. Strangely enough, my K9 is my best ever. 1087. But yet they're hitting home runs. I don't get it. BB9, yeah, I feel this has been a pretty heavy walk year for me. Comparable to last year, but Well, those 2 years then, 19 and 20. We won the World Series in 2020, so a very good BB9 then. Yeah, HR at 1.04. Come on, that's terrible. Yeah, I mean, you get the idea. But pitch style is about the same. Oh, yeah, stamina, pitching clutch, all that stuff. I maxed out stamina. I don't remember that. So I could get in rhythm. Well, that's 95. Sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, stamina, pitching clutch, H9, HR9, K9, BB9. All 99, by the way, with, like, you know, gloves and elbow pad, like, adjusters, right? So, like, pitching clutch, 99 plus 10. H9 plus 21. HR9 plus 10. K9 plus 39. BB9 plus 10. So whether you want to call that 110, 109, whatever, it's insane. Now, my cutter velocity, I kept that pretty low. Oh, yeah, cutter is number 1. The 12 to 6 curveball, the dropper, because it kind of varies. It can kind of come in, it can drop, and it can kind of screwball go away. So that's, you know, my number 2. The sweeper is now my number 3 pitch. It has kind of that same horizontal movement as the cutter. The speed is completely different, but it's also very slow, like the 12 to 6. So is it going to drop perfect, or is it going to come in, break away on you a little bit? And just somewhat recently brought in the regular curveball, which for the most part can drop or come in a little bit, like the 12 to 6. So they kind of complement each other. And I've been thinking, if I do a number 5 pitch, I was thinking slider, because that's kind of like the cutter, kind of like the sweeper. But then I'm thinking, like, no, just because a lot of the trajectory is the same. You know, cutter is going to do this, sweeper is going to do this, the curveball is going to, at an angle, but come in more. You know, the 12 to 6, it might drop straight down or break away a little. I'm thinking I should bring in a 2-seam fastball, because the catcher just loves calling that number 1, the cutter. And depending, it's like, no, I don't want you to keep doing this. Because, you know, if it's away to a righty, he's going to slap it, you know, by the first base side, and it's an easy, you know, RBI double. If it's a 2-seamer, we can bring that thing in and break it on his wrists. I don't know. Part of me's thinking that. But again, it's all... Velocity's okay. I just upped this. I was throwing, what, 83 miles an hour. And my jersey number was 83. Now that it says 90 miles an hour on the cutter, now I'm jersey number 90. So we got that going. But yeah, control is maxed out for everything. This season I maxed out my dropper, I call it, the 12 to 6 dropper. That one maxed out the brake velocity, 69, 70 miles an hour. Control is always maxed. Brake, that sweeper sometimes, when that thing cuts straight across, a lot of movement. And the curveball does 70. 69, 69. So they're all the same there, alright. Yeah, I might up some brake. Now, granted, like I said, the gloves, the wrist pads, all that stuff, 0 for batting ability. But there's a couple +8 contact and power. So, lefty, righty, lefty, righty. It's all +8 there. Plate vision, 0 with a +46 adjuster. Plate discipline, I never checked my swing, but there's a +32. Batting clutch, +35. Cool. Fielding, 85 with a +16 adjust, so that's over 100. Reaction time, 85 with a +35. Well over 100. Doesn't always seem to work for me. Arm strength, arm accuracy is maxed out with a +17, a +16, so pretty good there. Speed, 60 with a +14. That's kind of fun to take. Increase the chances for them to screw up. But 60 plus a 14, 74 speed. Durability, a 70 with a +61. I may never even get tired, but quick rundown there. I mean, yeah, because my numbers are still looking pretty bizarre. Like, I'm going to win another MVP, probably. Probably win another Cy Young, unless I, you know, poop the bed. Not batting title, but Silver Slugger pitcher. Now, my rookie season, call-up year, I did not win the Silver Slugger. I think Bumgarner won it. However, I did win Rookie of the Year. So if that's the trade-off, and I didn't have it on beginner batting. I think I had it on maybe Rookie or something. And I'm like, this is just not working out for me. So, yeah, I know, 596 batting average, 6 home runs, 24 RBIs. Like, that's tremendous. Like I said, stay in the National League, help my own cause, because despite how good this team can be batting, we still have these games where, well, I mean, you just come in and saw. I let by 1 run, like, in the first inning. We could do nothing batting. Nothing at all. They added an additional 3 runs, you know, when I got pulled. We scored 2 runs in the top of the 9th, and that's not enough. They already had their 4. But it's like, I had a leadoff triple. No one could drive me in. A leadoff triple for a pitcher swinging the bat. A leadoff triple. No outs. Obviously, it's a leadoff, but it's just upsetting sometimes. So, like, that's why I take no shame in saying that, like, you know what, I'm fine with this being a beginner batting career, because I'm hardly going to touch some of those numbers, the contact and the power. Maybe plate vision, just so I do kind of a batting cursor type thing. It's like maybe just because sometimes it's just a little too small. It's like, I want to cover more surface area. So I might up the, yeah, that thing. I can't even think, I'm sorry. Nasty stuff? Kind of. Cutter's okay. Oh, by the way, I won the Cy Young last year. Every home game. Well, it's weird. If you win the MVP, your first home game, they let you showcase the MVP award. Then it's the Cy Young. I wish there was a rotation, because I also won a Silver Slugger. They never show it. I was the strikeout king. I had the most wins. I was the best. Had the best pitching WAR. Whatever. But it's MVP, then Cy Young, Cy Young, Cy Young, Cy Young, Cy Young. You know, nothing against it, but the MVP I think holds a little more clout than the Cy Young award. Because if you win one, you're going to win the other. Winning the Cy Young does not guarantee you're going to be winning the MVP. Winning the MVP should darn well guarantee you're winning the Cy Young. So long as you're a pitcher, you know. Overcast day in Wrigley. And yeah, so here I am, 2022. The end of next season, I will be eligible for free agency. And I've 20-4, and I've looked kind of in depth to where I want to go. Life after Wrigley, I keep saying. Because Wrigley's not really a good park for pitchers. And I really broke down numbers. I looked at a lot of stats dating from 2000 to 2015, the year before this game came out, and it's like, how does each National League ballpark weigh itself as far as like good for pitchers versus batters? Now, I'm not even looking at Colorado because I know that's a joke, and I don't know exactly how that plays into this game as far as the atmosphere and all that stuff, but I like the jersey. Looks awesome. But if that's going to have, like, if they're already hitting 28 home runs on me this year.
Leading off the
Career high.
St. Louis, left fielder,
I don't want to go to Colorado and risk allowing more. That's a strike. But
first pitch.
the stadiums that have produced the best pitching, and sure, not all of them were built from 2000 on. I took that into consideration. That was a bad pitch. I'm talking. Scoop up throw, get him, thank you.
He's out.
But 2 pitches, that saves the arm a little bit.
Batting second.
Good
Right
pickup
fielder,
and throw.
Stephen Carr.
But the top stadium, when I looked at all the pitching numbers, little taparoo, and there you go. 1 pitch out. Now that 1 pitch out saves the arm. That's
Batting
good.
third, first baseman number 35.
See this.
Hosmer.
He's asking for the cutter down and in. Now, sure, this could theoretically, if it's a bad swing, it could break the bat. But if it's a 2-seamer and it has that backwards movement, I know, like, when I point, it's backwards. It's just so the logo on the hat is legit. So it looks as is. But if this is a 2-seamer to end in that location, it starts here where the ball is and would drop in this way, correct? Right of that down and in sweep. That, to me, is a little sexier because that's more than likely to break the bat, unless he's really pulling that thing. But here, this could be a home run hit.
Nope. That's a
I
ball.
could miss the strike zone, but still, I'm not a psychologist pitcher. Like, I don't always get it. But to me, it's just, especially, maybe it's just lefties. It's like, let's not do that because
Aye.
I'll take it. Really high. Sounds like my old college roommate. Really high. Oh, shallow, okay. But he's gone. Alright. I want those 8 strikeouts. I want my 300 on the year. Because this is Wrigley. But anyway, number 1 park to go to for me, based on the numbers, is to go to San Diego. LA Dodgers, also very good pitchers park. And we got a run on the board, alright.
Center fielder.
Going to the Mets would be another, that might be like a sort of a wild card, number 3.
Ball 1.
But then other ballparks that, I thought the Giants were going to be a tremendous pitcher's park. But it's so, like, there's so many ebbs and flows. I mean, because remember, 2000, Barry Bonds is still playing. I looked at numbers all the way back, so 15 years worth.
Aye.
And I don't even, were they there, or did they come in a little bit later, like 2003 with the ballpark? Whatever. But I looked at all the numbers, and I tried to factor in all that. Well, Barry Bonds, and, you know, Cutter for the strikeout. You know, then they had that really good run, you know, the Posey and Lincecum and all those guys, and it's like, yeah, like, they had good teams. But, like, altogether, it's very up and down. There was never enough consistency for the Giants. As far as, like, is this a pitcher's park? Tough to tell. Pittsburgh was one I thought was going to be another great ballpark for pitchers. Not as good as I thought. And then it's still Turner Field in Atlanta here. And although they showed up on that list a couple of times, just wasn't enough. And still, you're talking like who's on the teams and who are their opponents.
Ball inside.
Because, yeah, we're only talking 81 games a year, you know. It's not how good that team is, batting and pitching.
Full count.
Full count? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, see, if this was a 2-seamer ending in that upper corner, I mean, I have to have it somewhat in.
No, that's a ball. Take your base.
Yeah. Well, stare me down, bruh. Kipnis, alright. I don't really hit people, but I will.
Third baseman. Andres
One out.
Reyes.
I don't think he'll steal. Well, that's the other thing, too. Like, remember, my cutter was only 83 miles an hour for the longest time. That was my fastest pitch. Everything else, like, 70, right? Bad pitch. That thing should be in the seats. I'm not on right now.
Aye.
And again, when that cutter, when I have to throw it to the left side, I hardly notice any movement. Swooping curveball,
He's safe.
but the steal.
Batting 7.
That's okay, there is no base runner. Just get the batter. See, down and away, that's okay. Except
Nope. Ball 1.
that's a ball, you're telling
Ball
me.
1. No
Really?
strike.
Yep, variable umpires trying to... I don't want it so video game. Still upsetting sometimes. Oh, I had a bad one time. I'm playing at the Mets this season. Terrible.
Ball 2.
Come
Count
on.
is
So,
2
okay,
and 1.
so he doesn't like outside to righties. He doesn't like down to righties. Okay. And I don't have a 2-seamer that I can keep snug in on him. He's a good down and away hitter. We start throwing down and away. 2 balls. He's a good up and in hitter. So let's pitch him up and in.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Okay. Oh, no, that was not a strikeout. Sorry. I gesture only at the strikeout. Which I kind of half did it there, so I usually give about 2 snips for that cut fastball. So yeah, you know, it's just for demo purposes. It's cutter, it's the sweeper, the 12-6 drops, like a mic drop, and then there's just, you know, the curveball. And if I get a 2-seamer, I don't know, maybe I'll do that. I was thinking about getting a slider, but then I thought, no, but that's another break-in. I need something. 2-seamer makes sense because even a circle change, it's off speed. And I know, like, sure, that kind of makes sense for maybe the 12-6 curveball, which might come back like that, but I think the two-seamer is going to be best. Now, seemingly, when I'm batting, they always throw the same kind of pitch. So for him, he's always going to be throwing a four-seamer. So, yeah, it's beginner difficulty. I always look up, pull down just a little bit, and always hit power. Because even that's a power hit. And it's still like 2-3 hops to get to him. Not always the easiest thing. A 19-game hitting streak. Tough to do. I mean, I know, like I said, beginner difficulty. I'm not ashamed of it. Okay, there's 2 outs. Next appearance, I'm not so worried about the base paths because I'm not going to try to steal. And whatever he does, well, whatever Jimmy Paredes does, I mean, if it's a solid base hit, like, there we go. Drives us both in, 3-0. Now, see, the first couple seasons, I was, like, out there watching every pitch, and sometimes, like, well, then they struck out anyway. You know, lead-off triple, strikeout, you know. It's like, why am I sitting out here for this? It's like, I'm on third base, I'm not going to try to steal, they're not going to pick me off. So what does it matter? Now, along the seasons, if I do up my speed and my base running ability, maybe then. Because if my batting is still, you know, over 500 and I'm able to knock in some runs, get some homers every here and there. I love how that thing stayed high and then dropped in. See, that's another problem with my pitch types. The catcher will always call for these things to go low. And I think it makes it so much easier for the batter. Because you picture that, alright, so a sweeper down and away. But the cutter, he'll ask anywhere. But the dropper, the sweeper, the curveball, it's all going to be the middle row or the lower low all the time. He'll never ask for it up high. And I understand that, but to some degree, it's like, you know, shouldn't we try to trick him? Oh, sweeping curveball, he's out of here. That upper right corner is the best for a third strike, especially if he's asking for that cutter. I don't care if it's a righty or a lefty. It's either breaking away from him or it's coming in on him quick. Cal McGinnis. I was joking earlier. Do you remember, do you follow the NHL? Former defenseman Al McGinnis? Instead of Cal, the pitcher here? I don't know. An NHL defenseman, Al McGinnis, played for the St. Louis Blues, so the fact that there's a Cal McGinnis here in St. Louis, that's kind of funny to me as well. See that upper right corner for that cutter. Now he goes down low. If this were a two-seamer, I'm okay with it.
Ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
See, I just picture when it's down and into lefties, like, they can hit that like a golf shot. Okay, I was going to say, oh, no, you get it. I'll go get third. I don't want those things. I mean, I know I have good fielding, but if I don't even see the cursor on the ground,
Rick Ames.
20 wins. Rick Ames, Bip. Yeah, Rick Ames. See, down. Now, he's not a good down and in hitter, but still. See, a golf shot. No, that is a one pitch out. Kind of saves the arm a little bit. That's good for efficiency. Yeah, I mean, I don't try to throw ball pitches. I'm going for strikes. I mean, if they foul a ton of them off, whatever, you know, but I'm not trying to walk anybody. Like, let's walk him and get the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Single and a run. So, looks like the same guy maybe. Just drop the cursor a little bit, because I'm going power. That's out. Right to him. That's a power hit. Now, that was something, too, a couple seasons early here with, not the old guy, not the Yankees, the Dodgers, not Metzger, but here with the mighty Casey. And the mighty Casey has struck out a ton of people in his day. But anyway, with Braxton here, it's
right fielder.
It's been interesting even as far as batting, because I would just, oh, you know what, we're just going to, swing and hit it, whatever. X button, standard power. Then I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I feel like if this thing has a little bit more power to it, it's going to get to its location a little better. Now, sure, you're going to get that uppercut shot that, you know, you fly out to the third baseman, yes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
But if it's a liner of any kind, it's like it's going to get to its location quicker. So every time I'm batting, it's square. I'm going power.
Ball inside.
See, that's a tough one to deal with. I might have swung and missed at that thing.
We got full count.
Full count. Well, that's all. Yeah, see, upper right corner. This ain't perfect. Well, so what happened there? What? Oh, it's just a straight walk. Why did he start running?
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
So, okay, he's saying that was just a legit walk. Okay.
Hey!
With a slide step. A speed pitch, I call it. Perfect timing. See, that thing's coming into him. That's a golf shot, man. He can just tee off. See? Not quite perfect timing. Wow. I mean, he must have gotten under that thing. I thought that was in the 17th row.
Now batting.
Wow.
The center fielder, Randall
See, I got to watch out
Richards.
because this guy's got some wheels out there. Yep.
Hey!
Speed and... Nope.
He made it safe.
If that little icon, speed 90, if you see that thing disappear, because I know the camera doesn't turn quick enough.
Hey!
Just look at the icons on the base path thingy. Chop. Ugh, run. There goes the shutout.
He beat it. Safe.
Surprised I went straight home with that throw, and I'm surprised that guy didn't go to second base.
Now batting.
Not likely to steal.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Oh no! What did get in front of it? Get in front of the ball, Dorn. I don't want to see none of this Olay bull.
Now batting.
I try to keep the language PG. He's a good down and away hitter. So let's start throw. Okay, double play. Let's get out of this, guys. Come the frick on. Oh, by the way, I have 99 pitching clutch.
Safe. He beat it.
I don't think many people know that. Yeah, come and talk to me because I'm the problem here.
Shortstop, Tom.
We're just off by, you know, a whisper. Oh, there's perfect timing. There we
Home
go.
one's the count.
First, I thought that Hosmer hit was a home run. That was a bad pitch. Only one out. But again, 99 ability all along the board. And, you know, with like these adjusted... Oh my... I'll just bend over, everybody. Just... This is when I kind of want to rage quit.
Up next
And
for the
just like that,
Cardinals,
it's 5-3.
catcher, Roberto
Why
Lopez.
the prick are you asking for everything in their hot zone, you friggin' idiot? I hate the catcher sometimes. I really do. Well, he's a really good down and in hitter. Well, let's start there then. I got an idea. Well, good thing he missed, because I did too. Cutter up and away, I'm telling you. Not bad. Cutter gets him. That was much higher than I thought it was going to be, but I'll take the result.
Now batting. the
My
pitcher,
God.
Cal
See, Cutter in,
McGinnis.
up and in, not so bad.
Hey!
Because, yeah, that could break his bat because it's up. But down, like the Hosmer hit, he's golfing.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up and in again, please. Down and away. Interesting. It's rare that that happens. I get very irritated and concerned. Yeah, middle of the fourth, and then 3 runs. I mean, we need some insurance now, because otherwise I'm definitely getting pulled. I want me some
Leading off for
strikeouts,
St.
too, by
Louis.
the way.
Left fielder, Rick Ames.
Hey!
I mean, I know he's not good down and in. And maybe I should play that more. The hot zones.
Ball.
That's a strike. Well, if we break his bat or we just jam him. Down, chop. Hey, but at least we have Carlos Correa on this team. And I don't know if he's playing today. It's short. Not today, I guess.
Right fielder, Stephen.
Yeah, but it's one thing I said, like, this team needs pitching, man. The bullpen, somewhere in this season here, in the 22 season. All right. Somewhere in this season, there was a bad game. Like, we had Cutter in that upper right spot, and it works. But we had, like, a big lead one time. It was, like, 7-2. And, like, oh, whatever, they're going to pull me or something like that. And the other team comes back and win. Like, I think my pitch count was probably getting up there. Maybe a couple of walks, but it was like, okay, fine. And that's late in the game. That's 7th, 8th inning there. Oh, one pitch out. That saves the arm. That's good for efficiency. Middle of the 5th, bottom 5th. No batting, huh?
Leading off for the Cardinals.
67, this will be 68 pitches to start the 6th. Fair. If I get a quick inning, though. What did I need? 8 strikeouts? See this? Now, granted, he called for it away and I missed my spot, but not really that big a drop. Okay.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not down left, up right. Not saying I told you so, but I told you so. Because it's down, but it's breaking away enough. Like, you can get a good chop, you know, a chip shot in golf. You can chip that thing. Nobody out. I hate... Oh, no. He's a really good hitter all around, but especially you can see a heavy red down and in. Where are we starting? Down and in. With the cutter. Okay, yeah. Wish that was strike 3. Oh, let's do it again. We fooled him once. Perfect timing.
0-2.
Oh, we're just staying there, huh? Crap. Yeah, he drove it all right. Gonna drive me out of the friggin' game. What are you... Okay, I got a couple problems with how that works. Okay, so, yeah, clean hit, whatever. Oh, sorry. So, clean hit, can't do anything about that. Guy picks up the ball, and he needs to, like, pat the ball in there and take a couple of hop steps. No, you just pick it up and you throw it to the friggin' relay man. Good liner, look at that. A little offset. Why did he try third? I don't know. But from the wall to the infield, could have been a little quicker. My opinion. Down chop, so we hold him. That's outnumbered 2, I believe. 1 pitch out, that's, yeah, that saves the arm a little bit. That's fun. And I believe my pitching delivery style, I believe it's Greg Maddux. It's whatever, legend number blah, blah, blah. Legend 105. That's only 1 out. Oh, I love it even better. So not only did we let a leadoff man, yeah, but he was driven in by a double, no outs. Please get there. Okay, that's good. And, I mean, not much he can do there. He's running away 2 pitches and saves the arm. 77, this will be 78.
Roberto Lopez.
Yeah, I think a 2-seamer is really going to help things in the long run. But because that's going to be the number 5 pitch, he's not going to call for it that often, I don't think. Because I know it's like a percentage type thing. Oh, let's get him. That upper right corner. Fastball / cutter slider. Whatever it is, it always works well. Middle 6, so bottom 6. They give me a bat. Alright, I kind of want to hit a home run here. Now, he's probably going 4-seamer. He's throwing a changeup. Okay, so he started with a circle button pitch. He's staying with it. However, he's not doing it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
So I'm taking a gamble here. I don't know what he's doing early. Because it's a changeup. If it's not up, too far under. I don't have enough power. Although that's in a good location. Gotta stay 2. Way late on that hit, though.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Ruben.
Now I'm going to stay out for this one because, just in case. 1 step, that's all I'm doing.
Ball, that's low.
Not to say that any hit I'm running, but I may trust myself better than what the computer would do me with.
Hey!
Yeah, sometimes they don't even put the bat off their shoulder. They're just looking the whole time. This guy's not the best hitter. Okay. Now it kind of doesn't matter, because a base hit or anything works. It's not so much a pop fly that I gotta advance on or whatever. So, next appearance. Grounder to the pitcher. This has been my worst season. And keep in mind, they haven't hit a home run today. They've just been hitting me. Even though my H9, my batting clutch, you know, it's all maxed out. With, like, equipment, bonus adjustments. You know. One thing I was thinking on, James, if you're still kind of listening. Great, I'm going to keep this career going for quite some time. However, I do have MLB The Show 19. I think it was a free download last year during COVID, and PlayStation's like, have a sports game. Take a basketball game, too. PlayStation, not Network, sorry, but, the PlayStation Plus, the gold account, whatever. 2 pitches, that saves the arm. Less pitches is better. But, so I have MLB The Show 19. I've farted around with it a little bit. If I were to do another Road to the Show career that I do live stream, make a Let's Play out of it, it'll be MLB The Show 19. And I'm going to keep it simplistic of a closing pitcher. Because, you know, it's a little bit different with, like, the locker room, the rivalry, the teammates, the friendship, how ability is gained. And being a closing pitcher, I would have it easy difficulty. You know, I'd be a good closer. But I would probably never... Ooh, a sweeping curveball, and he's out of here. I would probably never swing a bat, so I don't have to worry about batting. And I know it's different in that game. Show 19, yeah. And granted, it does play a little different, but it's just, I got so locked in with this game. I mean, the one big change in 19, well, like I said, the friendships, the locker room stuff like that, to me, I think is really awesome, because, oh good, 9-4, and I'm up. I like these individual player careers, but I like it, and actually it was better on PS3, to be perfectly honest. I'll, get to that in a second, but, whereas, like, I kind of like all the sports, and, NHL, whatever, 14, I think it was. Sometimes after the games, things would happen, and a little dialogue screen comes up. How do you respond? There's 4 options, a square, a triangle, an X, and a circle option for dialogue. And it's like some of the senior members of the team are kind of picking on some of the younger guys. What do you do? You're a young guy on the team, or you're a veteran. What do you do with this? And depending on what you did, kind of affects. There were 4 relationships you had in those old NHL games, and it was relationships with your teammates, with the coaches, with your family, and maybe with the fans. But there were 4 of them. And depending, a scenario comes up like, oh, your family's in town visiting, but the boys are going to go out, downtown. What do? You tell them yes. That helps your relationship with your with the teammates, lowers your relationship with your family. I think it maxes out at some point, it just stays at 100, but things get affected along the way. And let's just say, here's another one. Same scenario. It's like your family's in town, but the boys want to go out and, go downtown, go for dinner. Like, they don't say drinking, but, So it's like, you go out, okay, that's gonna, your teammates like you, and maybe it's the fans, I forgot. But maybe the fans like you because they saw you. They were out downtown. Your family doesn't like that choice you made because they were in town to see you. So, like, a minus, 10, 15, 20 points out of 100. And then the owners, the coaches, are like, no, dude, stupid move. Like, you caused the scene, whatever. Like, no, don't be doing that stuff. So if you say yes and go, there's that. If you say no, and stay with your family, of course, the teammates, it's not such a big hit. And it's a much bigger jump for the relationship with your family, etc. Simple stuff like that. But NBA 2K on the PS3, it was the same thing. After the games, post-game presser, there's 4 buttons that you can do. Nowadays, it's like 2. So it's the good response or the bad response instead of like no, there's variables. I have 4 options. Like someone asked me, how was my day? I can say it was great or it sucked. Or I could say who gives a crap, or I could say whatever, like blow them off. There's a lot of variable things. Most of these individual player careers now, it's just a compiling of statistics, and there's not much, that kind of interaction. So I'm glad that the show 19 had something like that. Because sure, and I started playing the show 13. That was the first show game that I played. PS3 again, and that too, that's just compiling stats. This is compiling stats. There's really no, there's no character development, and that's kind of what I like to put into what it could be. Casey Braxton, I forgot what state he was born in, where he's from. But got a lot of movement on the pitches, very much Tom Glavine. But I want to be a precision pitcher as well, much like Greg Maddux. I want to pitch a lot of innings. I want to get deep into games. I don't want to be this, this fireball pitcher. No, I want to be more of a confusing type. And sure, I'm good batting, and that just kind of happened organically. But I kind of like having a story with it, a story to tell. In a lot of the sports games nowadays, like individual player career, there's nothing like that. Like I said, if there are responses or a press member asks you a question, a fan asks you a question, it's the good response or the bad response. You only have 2 answers. Like, to me, it's almost going backwards. And I think it's just not... It could be so much better. Oh, see, that's not good either. Way late. Busy flapping my gums, and that 4-seamer come in on me. And right back to the mound. I was talking.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
0-1.
First baseman number 35.
Yeah, but everything I do with the show, 13, 16, 19. Not that I ever streamed 13. That's on the PS3, and I was... Oh yeah, all I do is PS4, by the way. It's all I do nowadays. I still have an Xbox One. I have a 360. I have a PS3, but I don't have a supercomputer hooked up to anything and all that stuff. So most everything I stream. I mean, if you go to my YouTube channel and you look, yeah, there's some Xbox stuff, but I thought it was horrible. Like the quality was terrible. That Kinect camera, the longer the video, the worse it would be because, my lips moving and the delay and all that stuff, it was just horrible. It's like I would be like, oh, come on, but it would be like way after the fact. The longer the video was. And I mean, playing Fallout 4, the curveball as he's looking at it. That doesn't happen enough. Struck out looking, that doesn't happen enough.
Center fielder, Randall Richard.
Need that to happen more. Boy, he's a good hitter too, and I gave him one easy to go. Oof. Nope. Well, I wouldn't doubt if the hook is on its way soon. I mean, I know we got a good cushion, but, well, they're hitting you, kid. Again, a bunch of lefties. I hate dealing with lefties.
No, that's down.
Because the cutter, it's going to come in, they can push it down the third base line. If it's down and in, they're golfing. I mean, that Hosmer hit, I swear, that should have been a 2-run homer. Would not have helped my attitude. Wow. I was going to say, how did he even hit that thing? Throw it, we'll get him. Rizzo, what are you doing? Standing there. 3 pitches is an out, that's okay. I'd rather it be a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Andres Reyes.
Oh boy, that's my fault.
He's safe.
Yeah, I can't be mad at him. That one's so far. Oh, so let's throw the curveball again. I just missed it by a week and a half, so let's do it again, and let's put it in a spot where he's a good hitter. Okay, I was going to say, please, let's get this. Boy, boy, boy. Pinch hit 4. Did we win? We did win. Okay, 7 RBI for Andrew Mike Lowry. Also, he drove in... And they still got 8 runs! What the... Well, I'm glad that we got 5 in the bottom of the 8th, but we let them get the equivalent of a grand slam in the top of the 9th. See, our bullpen stinks. When I'm having a bad day, we're doomed. We are doomed. 10 strikeouts. So I struck out. Granted, I allowed a walk in the second inning, but took out all 3 guys there. 300 strikeouts on the year. A win. Wait, it doesn't show. Thought I had 292. Did I not? Huh. Did these finally drop? Okay, they did drop, so let me boost that, boost it. Really? The brake is going yellow already? Well, I suppose I did boost that up mid-year. That makes sense. Yeah, stealing doesn't matter right now. And see, batting, if anything, plate vision, it's plus 46, so I mean, I don't have to do too much. If I dump 3,000 points into this thing, that's 70. 2,500 points. I could do that right now. I'm not too concerned with it. Like I said, I want to get another pitch. Probably a 2-seamer. I want to put the brake up on everything. This is like 3,300. Yeah, 33. Oof. We got brake there. We got brake there. It's not needed. Because, yeah, that's 10,000 points. Like, that's a ton. Plate vision, what did I say? 70? Batting clutch would kind of help. Yeah, what's a good number? What if 3,000 points is how much for this? 70 again. So 25, 25. That's 5 grand right there. That's not that expensive for what it is. Is it worth it though? Because if I spend 5 grand on stealing, that's going to show up really quick. I could put stealing up to 80 on 5 grand. Huh. And, you know, just if I get on base, I know 60's not a lot of speed. Speed, you talk... Dude, I can put 5 grand on this real quick. Look at this. 75. From 60 to 75 is already 5,100. Wow. Man, I don't know. Jeez. What does it cost for a new pitch? It's like, I'm in the way here, I can't see. Learn a new pitch? It's like, how many points? Doesn't it show? Sorry, I'm all in the way. Thought it was like 300 points. I thought it was like really cheap. I shouldn't do that yet, because we're heading into the playoffs now. Anyway, so we get the win there. Cameron Trejon, and we get the win. Congratulations, we finished the season 97-65 and won the division. Be taking on the winner of the wild card. Regular season has come to an end. Was anything else in the red here? Well, that's yellow, but I don't think that's going to bother us. Okay, we're where we should be. Excuse me. So, let's look at it. AL East, the Orioles win the division. Okay, that's right. I write this down... Or, sorry, I say it, but I did write it down this year as far as who I thought would win the divisions. I got a cough here, excuse me. Oh, man, excuse me. Don't know where that come from. Why did I use this notebook? I need these. So my predictions, I said the Blue Jays, because they were number 3. Yeah, number 3 pie chart. And maybe the Sox, who, they were both sub-5. There's no excuse. When you have contact and pitching that high, you are not, like, shame on you. Just pitching, I've been on those teams. But, like, the Rays, a game back in the division. Now, they probably didn't make the playoffs. We'll get to, no, I don't think they did, because there'd be a Y next to their name. They missed the division, the playoffs, by 1 game. And they have a ranked 29 pie chart. That is amazing. Now, the Rays I did have in there, they were 19th at the beginning of the year. The Orioles were 15th on the pie chart. I said Blue Jays are winning the division. Number 3 pie chart, they still have it. The Red Sox were number 9. They improved to number 7. Both missed, and that's a terrible division. It's not that good. I said maybe the Rays, maybe the Orioles. And those are the 2 top teams. Wow, so there you go. I said the Sox were going to win. Pitching and contact, they should have. They were 17, they dropped to 21, so they got worse. The Twins were number 4. Dropped to number 9, wow. So they must have sacrificed contact and power for speed and defense. I don't know. Good pitching. And I said the Twins were on the outs. The Indians win the division. 95 wins. 22 rank. Are you kidding me? Jeez. I mean, Tigers, you know, ranked 10th. Neither of those teams were on my radar. Wow. Well, there you go. Indians won the division. Tigers made the playoffs. Rangers win the West. Mariners make the playoffs. So the Rangers were a number 5, and they still are. Based on batting, I'm assuming. But I did have them number 1. Angels, I said, and they were number 26. 23, they improved a little bit. Decent pitching. Power's not always a good... Yeah, this was a bad division to look at pie chart-wise. Because like, I always look for pitching and contact combined. Best way to do it. Gotcha. Show 16 doing my Twinkies dirty. It's, I'll have you know. I keep track of all this. I'm not going to do it right now. But, I have it written year by year. 2016, the Twins worst in the division. 79 and 83, 3 games back in the division. In 2017, the Twins 4th best, 72 and 90. In 2018, the Twins were the worst, 66 and 96. 2019, the Twins 4th best, 500 at 81-81. 2020, the Twins 68 and 94. They're just not doing well. Last year, 21, the Twins 4th best in the division, 78-84. So you're telling me the Twins just missing out. That's how it is. Yeah, Angels and Rays 1 back, Twins 6 back of a wild card spot. Oh, I feel bad for Baltimore. All right, who am I saying? The Rays, I beg your pardon. The Rays missed the wild card and their division by a game, a 29 pie chart. That's like Moneyball right there. Jeez. Okay, now, in the NL East, I picked the Mets. They did not win. See, good combination of pitching and contact. They didn't do it. Nationals won. It's walking away. Jeez. This game don't like the Twins. Oh, and I record all the not the winners, not the award winners, but I do check the standings, and I kind of make notes as far as the playoffs. Oh man, sneezing all of a sudden. I'm sorry, but the Nationals won. They were excuse me. Now I chose the Mets. They were a 16 pie chart. They dropped to 18. The Nationals were a 7 pie chart, up to 8. See, not enough pitching. Really good batting. So I had them on the outs. The Phillies were 21, dropped to 24. Pitching and power. And then the Braves were a 10, went up to a 4, but no pitching. 0 pitching. Wow. In the Central, well, I said us, and we were a number 2 pie chart. And we went up to number 1, yay. Wow. Then I said Pirates, Brewers, Cards. I didn't even factor in the Reds. And they were 2nd place. Plus 500. But see, their run score, because they got, well, Chris Bryant is now on the Reds. Bryant is with the Reds. We still got Rizzo. Who else left? Schwarber went... I forgot where Schwarber went. Was he in the division too? No, Bryant went to the Reds. Brewers. Baez went to the Brewers. Maybe he did. No, I think Schwarber's on the Mets. Yeah, Chris Bryant is a Red. Javi Baez is the best player on the Brewers. Ugh. Kyle Schwarber is with the Mets. Okay. Kind of remembered. I know, I'm really, like, long-winding the back half of this episode for people who might normally check things out. But anyway, the Reds were not even on my radar. Second place, and they had the division lead for quite some time. Our pitching was horrible this year. Just got awful. The Pirates were a 20. 17. But look at that. Good contact, good pitching. Couldn't pull it together. Cardinals, less contact, less pitching, better record. By a game, but still. The Brewers were a 23, down to 28. I said Colorado, who was number one pie chart, was going to win the West. They did not, but they made it. Pitching and contact. No power, but you're in Colorado. You're going to get your power. San Francisco was a 6. They kept it. Really good pitching. Made the playoffs. LA was an 8. Down to a 12. Look at that good pitching and contact, though. I don't get it. Arizona was a 13. Power. Decent there. The Padres. I don't know. But there's your playoff look. Orioles win the East. Indians win the Central. Rangers win the West. You have the Mariners and Tigers. Mariners, as your wild cards. Nationals win the East. Cubs, we once again win the Central. Giants win the West. Rockies and Reds are your wild card teams. Did I miss that? I must have not seen. Okay, so the Reds did make the playoffs. Okay. Well, sadly, here's the down part here, James. Gonna shut her down for now. Sadly, I gotta take my notes and write down all that stuff we just saw. We got awards to look at, though. We got other stuff. League leaders. Congratulations on leading the league in strikeouts, winning percentage, wins, shutouts, innings pitched, and whip. That's good. Not ERA this time, though. I kind of just look for my stuff. So 21 wins. Tanaka has been on fire. He's 21-8. Buddy, you could add so much more. Phew, losses. Only 4. Fewest in baseball. It's not bad. That is really good for him, though. Wow. Severino had a heck of a year. Saves, our boy Finney, with 43 of them, so he had number 8 on the year. Now, my ERA, 281, that ain't bad. I'm glad it's under 3. Well, that Cardinal game just screwed it up, too. But ERA, look at my ERA. 281, I haven't done that since I was a rookie. 186, 213, 168, 165, 196. It's been under 2 pretty much the whole time. But, you know, 2.5 bad years, the ERA is over 2 on the career. I'm usually the guy. Home runs allowed, forget it. We already saw that, 28 at least? Yeah, 28 home runs allowed, the most in how many friggin' years? Like 4 years. I would like it to be under 20 every year. I don't know why. Like I said, my HR9 is maxed out with a plus 10, equipment adjuster thing. Home runs allowed. Shutouts, only 4. Tanaka had 6. Wow. This guy, Nick Mueller, was having a great year. Strikeouts, 302. I know that's a ridiculous number, and I'm crying about everything else. Yeah, it's a lot of strikeouts. Also let by a lot of home runs. Also allowed a lot of runs. Not fun. Complete games 6, which, wow, Tanaka just freaking stud over there. I like complete games. I like shutouts. I don't get much of either anymore. Innings pitched 249. Led all of base 249 and 2/3. Beg your pardon. Wow, so Cincinnati does have a good pitcher. They're a really good batting team, but that's got to be their ace. Syndergaard, Mueller and Wolf have been a good combination here for Colorado. He's that kid. Severino had a great year. I mean, look at it. Frisco. You got 2 frickin', yeah, Jose Fernandez, I know. You got 2 frickin' Marlins here. You got 2 Reds. Where's all the Cubs? Innings pitched. Where y'all at? Walks allowed 10, which, again, that might be my most. Hit by pitch, I mean 9 total, but wild pitches, 36. Is there a better stat to look at? Maybe later. Somewhere there should be, whatever. Whip. Under 1 is great. You know, I mean, he's right there at 1. Pitching WAR, alright, so I led the league in pitching WAR. 844, which, some good bats, it would have been number 3, even if you factor this in. Yeah, look at that, Chris Bryant. Look at McCutchen, still in Pittsburgh, 35 years old, with a 908 batting WAR. If only, right? If only. So let's check some awards. Congratulations on being the best in the National League. Your MVP is well deserved, and the Cy Young. I also got a Silver Slugger. Let's not, you know, just dust that under the rug. So MVP and Cy Young. McCutchen the batting title, 330 with 30 home runs, 85 RBI. I'd like to see more, but reliever AJ Fisher, what'd you do? 54 saves, 54 strikeouts. That's a decent number. Rookie Alex Abel. 265, 12 home runs, 60 RBI. Decent. Decent kid. You can do better. Chris Bryant is Mr. Hank Aaron. Why is that? Not as good an average, not as many home runs, but more RBI. I like RBI. You know, maybe 10 points and 1 home run. But then, you know, that's a tough one. That's splitting hairs. Gold Glove, well, I'll never win these things, but Carlos Perez from Cincinnati. Catcher, Paul Stanley, Washington. Freddie Freeman, Goldschmidt, Freeman. I'm seeing a trend here. Brian On, this kid's a stud. This kid is he had a great year, at the very least. 316 batting average, 27 homers, 112 RBI. He had a monster year at the plate, really good. By comparison, last year was really bad, 240, but 280. He's 33 years old. That's the only problem. He's not gonna last. He's 33. He just had his best year. I'm thankful for that. Maikel Franco. Back-to-back years for him winning this. Third base with the Phillies. Carlos Correa. Russell won it last year for us, but now we got Correa. Good for him. Gold Glove. And yeah, he's the one come from Houston, correct. Angelo Velasmil, that's how you say it. Left field for the Brewers. Yelich. Oh, that's right, Yelich is a red as well, so another good bat. He's not like MVP form in this game. Because remember, he was, you know, with Miami. But, I mean, still good numbers. I mean, from 16, when the video game started. And, dude, I live in South Florida. Everybody knew Yelich was going to be the guy. I'm like, no, you didn't know that. His power numbers went through the roof when he went to Milwaukee. And he arguably had better players around him in Miami. I mean, you had Stanton, you had Ichiro, Marcelo Ozuna, JT Realmuto. You know, a much better pitching team in Milwaukee. And when the other team can't hit the ball, you can really, you know, let it fly. But nobody knew that Yelich was going to be his real life good, you know. Yeah, because look at this, he's never even hit 20 home runs here. Gold Glove, though. Good for him. Tom Diaz. So you got 2 Gold Gloves. Wait a minute. 2 Gold Gloves. 3 Gold Gloves. And a Hank Aaron Award winner. Cincinnati, your record is not as good as you should be. You see, Hayward had been winning it, but he had one screw-up this year. Silver Slugger winning it again. I've won it all but 2016. Because I think I had it on, like, maybe beginner pitching difficulty. And I'm like, no, that's just too much. I got to help the team here. So I'm always going to win this. But they didn't mention it. Blake Swihart catch. Oh, that's right. He was with us last year. And he wins it again this year. Rizzo, geez, at least 3 years in a row. 301. The 21 home runs, okay, but 108 RBI. That's what I like to see. You bet 300, you drive in 100. Yeah, Brian On. So he did win it 2 years ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, but this was a great year. 316, almost 30 with 112. I don't know the kid, but he's good. Castellanos. Stealing it from Rendon and Bryant. 303, 37 home runs. Just under 100 ribbies. I'd like more ribbies by those numbers, but pretty good. Shortstop Correa. Stealing it from Seager. 319, 27, 87. In the outfield, Jock Peterson, who won it with LA a couple of years ago. 269, 270 is okay. 36 home run, 118 RBI. All right. Miguel Sano, where did he come from? Minnesota. There's your boy. Miguel Sano wins the Silver Slugger. 295, 36 home runs, 91 RBI. A little shorter than I'd like it. And Kutch. I mean, this is funny in the outfield. Peterson, Kutch, Peterson. Like, they're always winning. Postseason MVP, it was Schwarber for us. But the World Series MVP for us was Chris Bryant. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you want the whole rundown, I'll point out what who had what going on. So let's get to the Braxton setting. In 2016, it was the Dodgers beating the Mariners in the World Series 4-2. Yeah, the Mariners, right? In 2017, it was the Indians beating the Dodgers in 7. Oh, no, there's another thing, too, just to point out. I wish I could almost kind of show this. But in 2016, all right, the Dodgers win the World Series. The Dodgers beat us. The Dodgers beat the Cubs in a sweep, and it's like, damn, Dodgers are good. 2017, the Dodgers beat us in the LCS in 7 games. So we went from a sweep to pushing them all the way, and then they end up losing the World Series in 7 themselves to the Indians. 2018, we lose the LCS to the Dodgers. So the Dodgers again go to the World Series, and they beat the Red Sox. So it's like, man, that's the one we can't get over. 2019, the Dodgers beat the Cubs again. They beat us again 4-2. And then the Rangers go on to beat the Dodgers in 7. And that one I think was weird. I thought it was the Rangers had 3, and then the Dodgers come back and force Game 7. I thought that's how it went. I thought that's how it went down. Yeah, but the Rangers win a World Series. The Mariners go to 1. But then in 2020, we beat the Dodgers in 7 games. Finally got over that hump. And then we beat the Red Sox 4-1. Last year in 21, we lose the LCS to the Braves in 7, and the Braves win the World Series over the White Sox 4-1. So we have been in the LCS every season that I've had with Casey Braxton here so far. And what was funny was, okay, Madden was our skipper the first year. And because I was a rookie, I was the number 5 pitcher in the rotation, I didn't play at all in that 2016 postseason. So even though we got swept by the Dodgers, like, yeah, just based on how it was. Yeah, I'm the number 5 pitcher, I'm a rookie, part of the rotation. I don't think I pitched at all in that postseason, strangely enough. But another MVP, another Cy Young. Training should be okay. I don't think anything's gonna... That's still yellow, but whatever. That's gonna be nothing. We got 4,000 points to play with right now. I'm still debating what I do. I mean, sure, get another pitch, but do I want to up the break on all these things just to... Because remember, I would like a lot of control with a new pitch. You know what? Let me look at something for a second. We saved already, and if not, I'll do it right now. Let's save, because I got an idea. Hey, I got an idea. Hear me out on this. Hear me out. Let's save. Let's buy that 2-seamer. And then if we don't like it, we just learn a new pitch. Yeah, it costs 300 points. That's nothing. I was thinking maybe a sinker. But I think a 2-seamer is more... Well, actually, I should look into that for myself. Okay, but it costs 300 points, no problem. To blast up the control. From dead zero to the max, 7,500 points. So I should not do this heading into the playoffs. And that's not enough velocity either. Wow. To get that thing to the floor of 90 miles an hour, that's 1,700. Control, maxed out like I like it, 75. Brake, what do we got? Everything else is at 80 or maxed out, correct? So, jeez. That's going to cost 11,600. I should not do that right now. Should not. Yeah, because break 80. That's maximum break. That's 80. That's 80. To get it to my lowest point. Yeah, that's a lot of points, yo. That's a lot of points. Batting, I don't know. Because, I mean, even the World Series, like, we'll have to play on the road, I would imagine, at some point. But what did I say? Stealing? But stealing at 5 grand. I think at 70. Oh, no, 2,500. Sorry. Huh. Oh, the speed. At 75. Yeah, because see, to be a terror on the base path, and to max out, that's not that bad. To get something from 0 to 100 is only like 10 grand. I just don't know what's logical for me to do. And maybe I don't need to do anything going into the playoffs. Plate vision, not going to hurt. Just to make sure. And that says your ability to put the bat on the ball. I mean, I do well enough. You know, it's beginner difficulty. And okay, so at plus 46, I mean, that's not going to take too much. I mean, you just figure the balance. I mean, even right there, that's 96, 97, 98, 99. There it is at 100. You know, base with the plus 46. Right there is 100 plate vision. I don't think I need it much higher than that. If I go 55, that's cool. Don't need discipline. Clutch is a little important. I might look into that. Affects your batting ability when there are runners on base. And even that, I mean, 35, so what would that be? 65. 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. So, these two cost not even 3 grand. And that's good for batting. I know I don't bat a whole lot. And I know I just put in a two-seamer for 300 points, but, I got things to think about. Because at the very least, if I'm a good batter, which I am already, but if that can help things, that costs 2,800 points, yeah, 28.59. That's not even 3 grand. Now, understandably, if I wanted to get my speed, what did I say, 75 is going to be? That's 5,000 points. 75, that's 85, 86, 87, 88, 89 adjusted. To get it up to 80, that would be 7,800 points. In stealing, what, 2,500? That's 2,500. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Because that's 5 grand. Oh, he's... So if that's 5 grand, 51. And, oh no, stealing at 70, correct? 2,550, yeah, it's 7,600. But again, I don't know if I would steal often. But let's just say I get some dinky base hit. Let's check other... Alright, I'm not going to save because I bought that two-seamer. I'm not going to do that. Let's look at another career that I do off-camera. My speedster, Eddie Brooks. And I don't even know how far... Like, I think I'm still in call-up year 1, San Diego. But what does this look like for him? His speed is maxed out with a plus 21. His stealing is maxed out with a plus 10. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. So, and I know I built him that way to have a lot of speed. And that's probably on beginner batting as well. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I ain't scared. Yeah, so stealing... Base running aggressiveness when you're simulating. You can leave that at 0. Simulating stealing. Kidding. Not doing that. But speed and stealing, he is maxed out. Okay. Okay. Gotcha there. But see, there's the fun stuff. Extend a lead twice without a pickoff attempt. But see, that's tough because second base leading towards third. Sometimes they just throw too quick and you can't take your 2 steps. But I would kind of want to do it that way. Oh, so that's all I have is the On your toes. Oh, and invisible. Well, sorry, that's invisible. On your toes. Increase the error chance of opposing fielders. And it does happen. A little grounder to third. But, you know, the throw to first, and he'll just drop it. Like, oh, good, now I'm on base. Now I can go and steal. So, okay, Fast Eddie Brooks, he definitely has his taken care of. Darn, I say. I say darn. Just odd. So, to max that, dude, to max that out, 22,000. Dude, are you kidding? 10 grand is enough. And that's to put it to 83. Not even like 85. Jeez. But still, adjusted, that's 94. That's 99, that's 100. That's 11,000 right there for speed. So my speed is like 74. Man, I don't, maybe just batting. Yeah, vision. What did I say? So 60. Well, that's 106. 96, 97, 98, 99. That's 100. That's 101 plate vision. I know the extra point, whatever. Batting clutch. So 60. That's 6, 7, 8, 95. That's... There we go. And that only cost 2,800. Now, that's making me a better batter, allegedly. Boy, do I just want to do this right now, because I keep talking about that two-seamer. And I would want to get that thing kind of boosted up. Now, after the playoffs, whatever happens, when I do spring training, I put the pitching back down to beginner difficulty. It's spring training, it doesn't really count, and I can just get, you know, boosted up ability points that way. So maybe I still hold off through the playoffs, although the playoffs have double experience gains and losses. I should just wait. I should just wait. I mean, pitching is the more important thing. Anyway, that's how that's looking. So yeah, I'm going to shut her down now. Flap my gums long enough. Sano ain't really your boy. He's one of those power hitters that has a lot of swing and miss, sadly. Oh, he's Kyle Schwarber or Dan Ugla. People that love them so much, and I wonder who's going to overpay for this idiot. Yeah, I'm not really a Schwarber fan. In this game, oh, he's great. He was batting 280. He'll never bat 280 in real life. He never will. No, he never will. Unless it's the first 10 games of the year and he just somehow figures it out. But I think Schwarber... This has finally been Schwarber's best year. By the way, and he's always hurt, so he never finishes a year full. But I see that too many times where everyday sports fan likes the guy that reminds them of them. Dan Ugla, well, he's not that big, but he swings for the fences. Home runs all the time. Marlins fans down here, I'm like, he's a joke. This is not going to last. He's 5'0" nothing. I mean, yeah, he does hit, you know, like, wow, he had like 30 plus 40 home runs in a couple seasons. Like, he had a small window. But these little guys, they don't last. They don't last at all. Check how many strikeouts Sano has. You're saying right now or in real life? Because I'll check them both. Well, he was an award winner. Let's go look for your boy Sano. Sano, don't you know? So this year, strikeouts, 212. Wow. I mean, when you get like 100, 150, it's like, that's a lot. Okay, but real statistic, well, 15, that would have been just 1 year before the actual game starts. Wow. Now, he's got a 292 batting average. I don't understand this game. Because the stats to me do not add up to where, how would you have that good of a batting average? You bat 295 this year and you struck out 200 times? I don't understand that. So, like, something in the stats of this game does not make sense to me. 555 at-bats, 164 hits. Now, that's simple math for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weirding things out here. 164 divided by your 555 is 295. Okay. Shut me up. All those at-bats, only that many hits. But yet you struck out 212 times. So hold on. So, helicopter outside. Ooh. 212 divided by your 555. So you struck out 38% of the time. 38.1. You struck out more than you hit. I see how that makes sense. But my God, 212 strikeouts? Like I said, you get around like that, like, back in the day, it was blasphemy. You look back in, like, the Ted Williams eras and all, like, World War II, whatever, and, you know, the 30s, 40s, 50s. Guys wouldn't, like, they were ashamed. They were embarrassed if they struck out 100 times in a season. Now it's like, all right, 100, 150, that's kind of a lot. But 212, that is a lot. Actually, let me go dig up Schwarber here. I just go to the roster. Oops, this way for the Mets. Now, granted, 2015, the year before, you know, their NLCS against the Mets, and then 2016, the year of this game, they won a World Series, whatever. But, yeah, look at his 246, and that's kind of a good batting average for him, honestly. 264, 243, 270, 248, 286, 289. I would love if Schwarber would have stayed with the Cubs and bat 270. Would have loved it. He'll never do it, though. It's only hitting 3 out of 10 times. Striking out roughly 2 out of 5. That 4 out of 10. Hitting 3 out of 10. Yeah. It's just, well, that's another thing, like, when I look at team stats, this episode's gone much longer than I thought. But no worries. We're talking ball here. Damn it. Team rankings. We're the best team in batting average, right? At bats, second most. Wow, Red Sox had a lot. Cool, cool. Runs scored, we had the most. Hits, we had the most. Doubles, second most. Triples, we did have the most. I'm sure I had a lot of those, and my name's just not on the board. Home runs, second most. Runs batted in, the most by a long shot. Stolen base is not really our game. Caught stealing, stolen base percentage, base on ball. So we even draw walks. Pretty good. Strikeouts. Let's go to the bottom of the list. We strike out the third most times. We're not disciplined. We're not disciplined at all. I mean, look at Detroit up top. Iglesias, Inciarte, Moustakas. Strikeouts 74, 79, 80. That is a disciplined set of guys right there. Us, we got guys in, 120, 130. And that's the least amount on our team. We strike out the third most in all of baseball. Unbelievable. So, like, we're swinging for everything. But we draw walks. We get hits. Home runs, drive-in runs, and we strike out a ton. I don't know. Something about that just sits wrong with me. There's such a big disparity. Washington, base on balls. Oh, and they strike out a lot, too. Something's just weird on that. Runs batted in. There they are. There they are. Doubles, there they are. Hits, a little further down the line. Runs, second. At-bats. Wow, less at-bats even. Whew. Batting average. 6, I don't know. Just seems too weird to me. Like, we strike out a ton. And it irks me. On base percentage, the best in baseball. Total bases, the most by over 100. Plate appearances, the most, 30 or so. Ground in into double play, the fewest. We'll strike out, but we won't ground into double plays. Assists, I'm not so worried about the defensive side of it. Putouts. Errors. Now, I have that perk. Teammates will not commit any errors. I've seen it 2 games this season where we had an error on the board. Shouldn't happen. Should not happen. Hayward had 1 error, missed his gold glove. Wow. That's all it takes. Fielding percentage. 16th, we're middle of the pack? Come on now. ERA. Not saying it's just me, but 381. Yeah, I had the 281. Complete games. Towards the middle. Shutouts. Towards the middle. Saves. Towards the middle. Blown saves. Only 9. And that's kind of upper mid. Top 10-ish, I guess. Hits allowed? Yeah, 14th, that's middle. Runs allowed. Oh, we were terrible at the beginning of the year, but middle of the pack. Earned runs. 15th, middle of the pack. Home runs allowed. Ho, ho, ho. I'm disgusted at this number. 28th in home runs allowed. So we strike out the third most and we allow the third most home runs. I allowed 28th and that was second best on the team. Jesus. I need to be under 20. So we strike out a ton and we allow too many home runs. That's just not... See, base on balls, I don't walk nobody. 10? And that's middle of the pack. Strikeouts, tops, but take away half my numbers. Let's give it 150. Wow, the Sox are right there. Now, the White Sox, man, okay, so Carlos Rodon doing really good. They had Strasburg and Chris Sale all at the same time for a cup of coffee. Did really well. Yeah, we lead in strikeouts. We lead in winning percentage. Yeah, it's like we lead in so many batting stats, but, oh yeah, strikeouts. And, you know, pitching, I did pretty well altogether, but, oh yeah, home runs allowed. Just irritating. Anyway, sorry. That has been long-winded enough. And, another MVP, another Cy Young, another Silver Slugger. Oh, jeez. 300 strikeouts. I'm kind of proud of that. That's pretty good. Another 20-win season. Like, and here I am, like, my ERA is too high. I allowed too many home runs. I won the MVP. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. But, yeah. So, there's that. That ends the regular season of 2022. Next episode, we will get into the playoffs. We are not wild card. That's good. We are division winner. Do we make it to the LCS? Do we make it to the World Series? Not going to be totally sure until we do it. Don't know when that's going to be. I don't know what my schedule's looking like next week. I might play a little bit of something tomorrow. I could do baseball tomorrow. I could. I'm thinking. And it would be morning again. Kind of an early startup because I do got the JOB. I got some running around to do today. It's 11 o'clock. I got to be someplace at 1. I accepted the terms to a new job, a new position last week Friday. I need to do a drug screening. That's today in about 2 hours. So I got that coming up. Yeah, then apparently I got an appointment with a client at 3. So I got stuff to do. I'm going to keep myself busy. But yeah, maybe tomorrow. I'll have more time tomorrow. Maybe I can do the playoffs tomorrow. What do you say, James? You in for that one? Let's just put the pressure on you now. And who knows how long the episode will be, because of course divisional round depends on what happens. LCS depends on what happens. If we get to the World Series, depends on what happens. You can kind of tell by the length of the video, you know, when it's on YouTube. Today we had a lot of blabbing, and I got to write down all of my, you know, the standings and whatnot, so got to do that. But yeah, baseball, I can do that tomorrow, honestly. I'll have time, because even if I started, well, it's almost 11 o'clock for me, but if I started at 10, I could still get, that's plenty of time. Yeah, we can do baseball tomorrow. We'll do the playoffs tomorrow for the live streamers watching. But if you're a YouTube Let's Play watcher, that's cool too. This was a bit extended on the back end. Don't mind that. Looking at stats, looking at Miguel Sano strike out 200 some odd times. Ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, it's kind of all or nothing. I don't know. Do they even draw walks anymore? Forget it. All that being said, wait, quick swig of water for the gamer guys and girls out there. I guess, unless things go weird, I guess we'll do the playoffs tomorrow. And that way, yeah, just, you know, get ourselves built up a little bit. So, all that being said, MJ signing out for now. Till we meet again, everybody. I don't know when or where that's exactly going to take place, and I'm not totally sure what game we're going to play the next time you and I cross paths specifically. But all I do know is that I will indeed catch you down the road.